Hello, I'm going to talk to you today about why the colonisation of Virginia failed. One of the first reasons why it failed was that there was not sufficient food for the people that tried to set up the colony. The food began to rot in the heat that they had taken with them, but also further to this as well, the tiger, which carried lots of the supplies, had been damaged. As a result of this meant that a lot of their food and supplies had also been damaged as well. As well as this, the seeds that they'd planted with them, they couldn't plant them because they hadn't travelled at the right time. They also had issues with the workers that they took with them. For example, they had lots of members of the gentry, the merchants and the soldiers. Although they did have some farmers, they felt it was unfair that they had to do all of the work. When the tiger had been damaged, they'd run out of gunpowder, so it meant that when they couldn't grow food, they couldn't go and hunt for food either because they didn't have any gunpowder for their weapons. When they first originally arrived in Virginia, they had some successful negotiations with the Native Americans and they traded with them and also got some food from them. And having Montejo and Monchés with them was helpful because they helped translate. However, as time progressed, relationships with the Native Americans deteriorated, and as a result, the Wingina, who had done the trading originally with the settlers, attacked and turned on the English settlers. There was also a second attempt to colonise Virginia. Now this time they decided to take people with a background in poverty from the poorer parts of England, and the reason why they did this was they believed they would be used to the hardships, and therefore they would find it a bit easier than the people who had originally tried to settle. They took 17 women with them, and that's obviously with the attempt being to try and reproduce and have more children to settle and have more people and workers in the colony eventually. Finally, a little bit of information about what happened at Roanoke. And what happened at Roanoke was they started to make a settlement there, and then the people who were organising it had come back to England, and then when they returned to Roanoke, the people had just disappeared.